Alright, hello everyone.
Hello.
So, our family has always been close. Close kami talaga as a family. So, when my dad was assigned here sa Ilocos, we kind of missed him, kaya kami sumunod. So, yan nga. Nung sumunod kami, that's only the time that, I saw my father in action talaga. I saw him work in action every day. So, before, I thought that being a leader or a boss is easy. Relax lang. Kasi leader ka nga, ikaw na yung nasa taas eh. Pero no, my father works hard every day. He's one of the earliest to wake up, and he's one of the last ones to sleep. That's true. There's a difference in being a boss and a leader. May difference yan. And that's what I learned from my father during my stay here in Ilocos. So, based on my observations of my father's actions as a PD, I want to share with you the 3 main differences between being a leader and a boss. Number 1, bosses tell people what to do. They only give command. Utos lang ng utos, di ba? But leaders, they inspire people. Leaders are always the first ones to make the first step. Sila parati nauuna sa dapat gawin para may masundan na good example ang mga tao. Tawag dito, leadership by example. So kung leader kayo, start by taking the first action at susunod din ang mga tao sa'yo. Number 2, bosses abuse their power to lead. Sasabihin nila, boss ako, sumunod na kayo. Wala nang aangay pa eh, boss ako eh. Sunod lang kayo. Pero leaders use their influence to lead. May mga taong sobrang daling sundan. Bakit sila madaling sundan? Kasi nakikita mo na they're hardworking. My father, si PD, always shows good example of hard work. Whether that's in social media, he always posts in social media, or in real life. Kasi kitang-kita niya naman, he's always in the scene, he's always in action. Kahit pwedeng iutos, gagawin niya pa rin, nandun pa rin siya sa main operation talaga. Maybe that's why people are inspired to follow him in his projects. He's very hardworking. Also, he's a good influence because he shows that he's a man of God. He's always spreading God's word not just through words, but also through action. Aba, good influence talaga, di ba? So, I actually, for your information lang, maraming na-inspire na tumulong sa community si PD. Hindi lang mga polis may mga nagme-message sa kanya sa Facebook na na-inspire sa kanya, kahit hindi polis, na, to help the community. And that's what leaders do. They inspire people. Okay? Number 3, bosses want you to perform well for their own success. Okay? Alam mo yung mga boss na panay utos lang pero sa kanila lahat ng credit. Hindi ganun ang leader. Ang leaders want you to succeed. Okay? Leaders want you to feel successful. According to my father, it's important for your followers to feel successful. Siyempre, kung gumagawa ng mabuti, always acknowledge their good work. Parati ko nadidinig sa dad ko pag may nagre-report sa kanya, sasabihin niya, good job, good work, ano pa ba, thank you. As leaders, dapat marunong ka mag-thank you, marunong ka mag-good job, marunong ka magsabi ng nice work. Dapat parati mong ina-acknowledge yung good work ng mga tao mo. Ganun ang leader. So, kung leader kayo, matuto kayong mag-value ng tao. Learn to compliment the good work of your own people. Minsan pa nga, may pa-certificate pa si dad. Like, may mga certificate siyang binibigay pag talagang admirable yung work. So, yan nga. Yan ang mga natutunan ko sa dad ko about being a leader. Number 1, be a leader by taking the first steps. Number 2, be a good influence to people. Number 3, learn how to value your own people. It has almost been 1 year that I became a leader of Impact Youth, Ilocos Multipliers for Peace and Community Transformation. And every day, I try to improve as a leader by following my dad's footsteps. So, happy first year as Provincial Director of Ilocos, Dad, and thank you everyone for listening.
It's worth hearing for the first time from our bunso. Dati siyang pinakamaliit, ngayon siya na pinakamalaki sa amin. Si Zechariah Wilson. Pareho nga palang Wilson yan. Yung isa, Ezekiel Wilson. Si Zekie. Ito, Zechariah Wilson. Strong. Doromal. Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
And congrats, Dad, for your first year here in Ilocos Store. I know Dad as a dad, and my 1 year here in the Ilocos Store has been the best decision to come here with my dad. You see, in here, I didn't really, again, like what my mom said, I didn't really expect on what I'm going to see. All my mom said is that there's going to be a farm. I mean, it's not far off from our home back there because we also planted. But when we came here, we were only planning to stay for New Year and Christmas. But as you can see, we stayed here for more than 1 year now, or for a year. And I really saw Dad enjoying his work way more when we were here to support him. In fact, I hear him singing more often, like it's karaoke. And since that there's less restrictions like back in Paranaque, he takes us to learn motorcycling with him again, and it's really fun to be with Dad, to spend time with Dad, and sometimes he would invite us to watch movies with him. So not sometimes, daily. And it's again one of the best decisions because again, not only are we having fun, but we're also working. Because back in Paranaque, we also help, but since there's the pandemic, we don't really do it on our own. But since we moved here, we helped Dad to give supplies by Barangay Anniv, is that how you say it? And we physically work, and I know how Dad feels now when he's helping other people. And I also see that Dad is genuine in what he's doing, his work. And I believe that's why he's also a good leader then, as well as a good father. And he inspired me to also try to be a good dad one day. If I'm
Advance.
not only a good dad, but also a good leader. Maybe one day I could be a Colonel Din, that's what I want to be. So one day I will also try to be as a great and authentic leader as my dad. And thank you, Dad, for supporting us as well as we are supporting you. And God bless. Thank you for helping Ilocos Store. And